What's poppin', everyone? Zarnox here, and we are back playing some 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross PvP, and you know what time it is. The one Escanor has finally dropped on Global, and this man is an absolute monster of damage, and probably the pinnacle of 7 Deadly Sins right now, which is so fitting for our boy Escanor. This guy puts in a whole lot of work, and the PvP meta is never going to be the same again now that he is out. I can't wait to give him a go. I've been playing around with a couple teams, and thought I would give this one a go for you guys today. I'm running Zeldris in the back instead of Lostvayne and Meliodas. Most people are running this team with Lostvayne in the back, if you don't have, obviously, Ludociel for the front. I kind of like having Zeldris in the back. He does buff everyone's stats by like a little bit, and he can also drain some ultimates and can come and maybe help out if I really need him. He also doesn't ruin Gother's passive. So if he comes in, he doesn't, you know, it's not like having a Sariel in the back where it's like Liz and Sariel will cancel out Gother's passive. So that's another reason I like having him. I got him 6-6. I got a bunch of him on the banner. I also have a 6-6 Lostvayne, and I thought about putting him in, but honestly, Escanor just puts so much work into Lostvayne that I was like, you know what? Let's put in Zeldris, even though, you know, he's also a red unit, so it doesn't make that much of a difference. And let's give this a go. My CC's not the highest. I only have a 3-6 Escanor, a 3-6 Liz, and like a 2-6 Gother here, so my CC's going to be a little bit low, but I've done what I can. I'm running evade food just to kind of make up for that, because there's teams that'll just out-CC me with CC food. So, you know what? Without further ado, let's hop into the game and see what kind of damage we can put up with Escanor. Let's go! Hopping into match number 1 right now. We are against a Escanor, Sariel, and a Gother team. Looking like they're going to out-CC us like we kind of expected here. No lucky merges off the start, which is super good, and ourselves, we got a very nice start for Escanor. We can get the level 3 Supernova punch. Not sure if I want to punch into Sariel or Escanor right off the bat here. Both are going to be a bit of a problem. I think we want to get rid of Escanor as fast as possible, because as you see, this man chunks no matter what team he is on. Obviously, he doesn't have Goddess Liz in the front, so what we might honestly be able to one-turn his Escanor, because we'll use the slash. Now, sadly, because the way this card works, it scales off how much health he has, it increases its damage, so being at half health means we're not going to do as much damage, but the level 3 Supernova might just be enough to push us here. We're going to give it a go. So as you see, yeah, we're only going to do about a little over half his health, but I think this card here, especially if it crits, yeah, see, 53 on that level 3, which is super nice. The first card will do more damage, obviously, but look, we've already taken his Escanor off the field. No Escanor cards, which is kind of cruddy because we could have rushed his ultimate this turn to put a lot of pressure up. That's fine. Sariel is going to put in a lot of work here. He's probably going to attack Escanor. Escanor is still a bit of a tank. He's more of a damage dealer than a tank, but he can eat a hit or two. So, we'll put that up. He's going to have his full max passive next turn. Obviously, we've got to get some cards here for Escanor to work with. What I think we do is we're going to upgrade Goddess Liz, put the shield up, and I almost want to, you know what, we're going to stun Goddess Liz here. Against my better judgment, this could be wrong, but I think we'll be okay. I just don't want to get stunned or have a shield up or anything that's going to interfere. He had no Goddess Liz cards. Unfortunate, but you know, it's okay, because now we should get hopefully an Escanor card there. Perfect. Not the one I wanted, but it will definitely work. Yeah, this won't do much damage thanks to the fact that we had that Liz shield up. Another level 2. This might drop Escanor. No, it's going to leave him at 1 health, which means he will get revived here, which is fine. Now we do have to worry to the fact that he now does have ultimate. I think what we can do is we can upgrade Liz, put up the level 3 shield, and we can punch into his Sariel with Escanor. This will give us Escanor ultimate. Escanor is probably going to drop this turn, so I'm not going to be too worried about it. But it's more so just to get him some healing back, because he doesn't, the way his passive works is every turn he increases his stats up to turn 3, his basic stats, and then on turn 3 he gains debuff immunity, and I think he has like 8 times 3 for his max, so he's like at a very good amount of damage and healing and everything. So he's going to do the ult. He actually is going to survive the ult thanks to the Liz shield. He will drop to this, but that is okay. because we still have Gother ult to work with here. We got Zeldris in the back. Zeldris is old reliable. This will not break the shield. I'm pretty sure we are quite alright because we have Gother's ult to drain. We're not going to lose any stacks, and what we're going to be able to do here is put up a shield on Zeldris. Now, sadly, because we have the level 3 Liz shield up, ooh, actually, we got to do it like this because we want to make sure we merge into the level 3 card so he can never get ultimates. Ult, and then put up the drain. So this shield is mainly for Zeldris. I probably could have waited because, as you see, because that shield is stronger, even though it is less of a shield now, it's going to not, like, basically renew the shield. That is okay, because what we'll do is we'll drain all the ultimates, put up the level 3 pumpkin bombs. He has no chance of getting ults here. Liz is going to have her ult next turn. Liz will probably get stunned this turn, is what I imagine is going to happen. But what I honestly could probably do is upgrade Zeldris. Zeldris punches into Sariel, and he might even be able to kill him. Really close. As long as he doesn't crit. Woo! Gother's gonna hang in there just barely, which means we're gonna get this man healed. And then what I think we're gonna do is we're gonna pop this onto Zeldris. Taking out Gother might not be a bad play. We do have to worry about Goddess. Actually, I think we do. I think we upgrade Liz, put up the ult, and we'll put up the shield as well. We could play this a little faster, but my fear is, even though we're going to heal to basically full with this Liz shield, we are going to have to worry about, you know, getting hit by something. So I want him to, like, have to either waste his turn moving things and then getting drained from the pumpkin bombs, or attack into us and take a lot of damage from Liz's reflect, and then us having the shield up means we'll be pretty safe. Being, I think she's level 3 ultimate level now after my summoning on Escanor, so this will do a fair bit of damage. The stun's gonna come out on the Gother, that's completely fine. As you see, our boy Zeldris has a lot of cards to work with. Yeah, these two are doing pretty good in terms of their cards. What I think we'll do is we'll punch into Sariel here. Actually, what I think we'll do, because we want to try and get Gother ultimate, we're going to merge that, and we do actually have, I totally forgot we had, what's his name's passive, so I think we put up the shield again, and put up pumpkin bombs this time. And just be a real nuisance, we're going to drag this game out a little bit longer than it probably needs to be. Sadly, we're not getting a lot of showcase on Escanor here, but, you know, that's the way it goes. When Goddess Liz is in the game, the game's going to grind down to a little bit of a halt.
2 hours later.
Alright, Zeldris, take us home! Boom, big crit? Oh no, it wasn't a crit, but still 112k. Not bad for our 6-6 Zeldris here. So our first match looking pretty good. Escanor did put in a lot of work there. Sadly, at the end of the game, it was just, you know, the classic Gother Goddess Liz and featuring whoever else you want to add in there, fighting it out. But we did take home the win, so let's hop into the next game. Alright, here we go. Our next match. We hopefully got an opponent here. Alright, so I think we do due to the little bit of wait time I had to wait for that to load in. Ooh, we're actually going to out-CC him with evade food, which is pretty nice. No complaints there. And we're actually going to merge into a Goddess Liz stun right off the bat. So what I think we're going to do, we're just going to upgrade Escanor and just start nuking in. He might have evade food as well. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to upgrade. We're going to punch first. Just because the swing, the super slash card, like I said, does more damage based on your max health, or how much health you have. He is going to have evasion food. Me having evasion food as well. Let me catch that. See, now we did 48k. We probably would have done less damage with the supernova card. So I'm pretty glad we actually swapped that around. We have a lot of awesome cards in our hand here. We have a Liz shield, we have a Liz stun, we have upgrade. Upgrade is always good to see because it just basically... It's just such a good card in general. It's why Gother's probably the best unit in the game, despite, you know, everyone's thinking like, oh, Escanor's out, like, Escanor's the new hotness and everything. It's like, yeah, this man is a beast in damage, but like, Gother pushes that damage to be what it can be to its max potential, and that's why he's such a good unit. So he's gonna put up the Goddess Liz shield here. He's not gonna rush ultimate, actually, which I think is a bit of a misplay. Because what I think I can do here is I could probably rush ult on someone. It doesn't look like I could. I could probably rush Liz ult. I don't like that play. What I think we're going to do is we're going to upgrade Escanor. punch in twice. Into his Escanor yet again. Because we're not going to be able to put pumpkin bombs or anything. And I want to just proc that revive real quick, which is what I think we're going to do right here. Boom. There goes the Goddess Liz revive. Escanor's got no shield. Sadly, we couldn't get Escanor ult this turn, but that is okay. Because I think... So, I'm pretty sure he actually has Merlin in the back due to the fact that he started with 2 ult gauge. And yeah, he had evade food, so there's no way he had ult food on. So he's probably going to rush Liz ult here. Now, one thing to keep in mind is when you're facing Goddess Liz, is this Super Slash card, the one that is based off his health. The blue text there, the way Goddess Liz shield, I imagine most of you know, but just in case you don't. This shield here negates basically any blue text on an attack card. He's going to stun into Escanor. Okay. He still hadn't attacked me to that point, I actually just realized. Which is a little wild and wonky. Now, I'm actually not sure if we can kill. So what I think we honestly do is we're going to set up for next turn here. Because we're not going to be able to kill with Escanor at all this turn. So I think we just put up the ult food, or sorry, we get some ultimates ready on Gother, get the big level 3 shield. Because I'm not sure if his Gother can break that with his ultimate. He might be able to, but I'm hoping he can't. He's going to put up Liz. The big thing about Liz's shield, or ult that you got to keep in mind is because of the reflect damage, it won't actually reflect the damage if you outright kill the unit. So we're going to maybe be trying to one-shot a unit here with Escanor. We're really going to hope this actually doesn't break the shield. So we're going to lose all our ult gauge, which is okay. I kind of expected it to happen. He's going to punch into Liz. Liz is almost going to straight drop. Now we have gotten rid of his revive now. I was really hoping for an upgrade because we honestly could probably just kill someone. So what I think we do is we put up the pumpkin bombs. We can't stun Escanor due to his passive. Ooh, I don't want to attack with Liz because she might just straight die. I think we punch into Liz right now. So put up the pumpkin bombs here. It's gonna hurt a fair bit on our boy. Put up the shield. It actually did quite a bit of damage. He has got a decent ult level on his Liz. Just one-shot her. So that's what's so great. This man's level 2 card just one-shot Liz. Holy moly. So none of that damage is going to get reflected due to the fact that she died, so it wasn't able to reflect the damage. And I'm pretty sure this game is just in the bag. We've got a level 3 stun that we can toss on Escanor because he's past his debuff immunity turn, so it's going to take him 4 more turns, I guess, now to get back to his debuff immunity. Obviously, the same case for us, but he will not be a problem once we get that stun up. Now, we could lose Liz here, which might be the case. But we do still have the revive in play, so he's probably going to have to use 2 cards to even break that shield and kill her. I think she did survive. I don't think she actually died there, because I didn't see the active unique text. Yeah, perfect. Look at that. So, Liz survived that. Escanor's got ultimate. We honestly don't care about Escanor ultimate here, because we're just going to stun him. Put up pumpkin bombs to drain it. And then we're going to upgrade Escanor, so next turn he can just slap into someone without having to worry about the revive. We might lose Liz here, but that is okay. Yeah, we are going to lose her, but we got the level 3 stun up, which is what I wanted. So, or level 2 stuns. Alright, so that's... No, it is level 3. So we got 2 turns without Escanor being a problem. Pumpkin Bombs is going to drain his ultimate. Our Zeldris isn't going to come in yet. Zeldris will always come in at the top of our turn, so... Which is actually pretty decent, because it means they can't hit Zeldris. And stop him from, like, you know, just can't weaken him down a little bit with AoE cards or pumpkin bombs. Obviously now we're in such a fantastic spot here because we have a lot of Escanor cards in our hand. He's got no way to, like, stop Escanor really. And I think we start stacking our passive again now. I'm pretty sure, yeah, we're gonna go all stats increase to level 2. So now we just look at Escanor here, and I think we just start throwing cards at him. Go boom, 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 so we get the merger on Escanor as well. Level 2 attack card. Just gonna one-shot this man basically almost from full health. Slap in the Gother here, hitting him for 38. No crit. The crit makes a huge difference on Escanor. This man is a crit machine. When he gets those crits, his damage goes from like a 38k to like an 88k, which is absolutely nutty. And our opponent's gonna forfeit, so yeah, as you see, Escanor being an absolute monster. He is counterable. You just got to keep in mind of how his passive works. I find a lot of people still will try to stun Escanor, and then he'll just pop out to his level on turn 3 because of his debuff immunity. So make sure you keep that in mind. Same thing with like Gother bombs or anything like that. You have to be conscious of the fact that at any moment, well, not any moment, on the specific turns, he will break out of that or just negate it altogether with his debuff immunity. And he does a ton of damage. So you want to make sure you just slow down his assault or just stop him altogether if you can. Alright, here we go. I think the final match of the day against another Escanor team. We have someone running good old Deanne here. Now, Deanne is actually a very good counter to Escanor, except on one certain occasion, and that is this occasion. Now, the reason is, you obviously have to attack Deanne due to her taunt at level 1, but when you get a merge and an upgrade with Gother, I'm 90% sure I'm literally about to kill her in one hit this turn, and or both hits. So here we go. Level 3 card, Super Slash. She doesn't have her defense-related stats up. She's actually going to tank that fairly well, but I don't think she's tanking this. I lied. She didn't. This guy actually has Deanne built out fairly well. I've noticed I've been able to one-shot a few of the Deannes. But that is okay, because now we've forced him into a scenario where his Deanne's on the back foot a good degree. She is going to put up her defense-related stats, and now we might be in a bit of a problem. We have got a very good advantage here for the fact that we've slowed down, we've put a good dent in Deanne. So what I think we're going to do is we're actually, instead of upgrading Escanor here, we're just going to punch in, and we're going to put up the level 3 pumpkin bombs. We could have rushed ultimate, and that might have been the play, but I don't want him to get ult. Because that will be a big problem. And the longer this game goes on, for both of us, our Gothers are going to stack up. Obviously, because his pumpkin bombs missed. Ooh, look at that, actually. We just got merged into ultimate. This is super good, because what we can do now is we can punch into Deanne, put up the shield, and then we might even be able to just merge something here. He's got to worry about level 3 pumpkin bombs draining him. Obviously, Escanor is going to do that. Probably proc the revive here. Surprised he used the level 3 one on Liz, but sure. So there we go. We're going to drain his stuff, obviously. Now he is going to knock off the pumpkin bombs next turn. So what I think we do is we're going to just try and put as big of dent in as we can right now. It actually doesn't matter which card we use. We're going to save the level 2 because all of Ghost's cards always do 120, I'm pretty sure. His last one might do 180, but it won't make a difference in terms of damage. So we're at max Escanor passive. It was enough to actually push Deanne down, which is super good for us. We're going to put up the Liz shield to protect us this turn. Now we have 2 ultimates. We'll just put a nice little dent in the 2 of them. Obviously, his Escanor is going to pop off this turn now since he has reached his max passive stack. And he wasn't running Liz in the back. I think that was a bit of a misplay, despite the fact that it does make you more tanky to have Gil Thunder back there. Liz coming down with the revive would be huge right now, because my revive's already gone, and it means I would have to basically burn through his units twice. And because of that, I honestly think that's why he lost this match. Still a good attempt. His Deanne was super tanky. I was surprised that level 3 Super Slash didn't just outright kill her, because I've done that before. But yeah, there you have it, people. The one Escanor just coming into the meta and just shaking it up and making it his meta. Obviously, this man does have some counters. I actually think the stance team that I ran in the last video does fairly well against him. As long as you play around certain aspects in the fight, I think they can actually do very well. Deanne's another good counter. Sariel is still very good. As long as you build a team knowing that Escanor is, going to be the problem he is, I think there are the counters. We're going to maybe try some counter teams and some other fun teams throughout the week, but I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys got Escanor in the summon. Let me know what you got from the banner. I would love to hear, did you guys get some good summons? Did you kind of get screwed over? Just shoot it down in the comment section. I'd love to hear, and until the next video, I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your week, and I'll talk to y'all soon.